We are live. Thank you for tuning in. Let me help you, a loved one or friend, find your vegan soul through food, people, events, and culture. Let me try that again. Thank you for tuning in. We are live. Let me help you, a loved one or friend, find your vegan soul through food, people, events, and culture. We'll be speaking about how veggies taste in Atlanta. But right now, we have a call to action. The Plant Powered School Meals Coalition. Oh, what's that? What is that? Well, let me share this screen with you. The coalition is administered by Friends of the Earth, one of our funders at Black Veg Society. And the Healthy Future Students in Earth Act is being reintroduced into Congress very soon. I will be pasting the bill and the links to all of this because we are a few organizations short of our goal of 200 from around the country. And if your organization is interested in signing on as a member of the coalition, the Plant Powered School Meals Coalition, it's so easy. Just fill out the form that I'm going to put in the comments. And if you can do this by Friday, it would be so appreciative. So here we go. I'm going to put all of this in the comments and then get you up to speed on what's been going on. We have a few things to talk about. The Children's Veg Fest second annual has passed. I want to share some highlights of that event. And also we announced winners of the Maryland Vegan Eats Restaurant Month. But again, this call to action is very important. We're hearing from students why having more plant-based options matter for them and for the planet. So you can go to forkidsandtheplanet.com, find out more about the bill. But there is a form that if you want to be part of the coalition, please fill that out. And if you have any questions about the bill, you can feel free to use the contact form on the For Kids and the Planet website, and we will assist you. A member of the coalition will assist you in navigating where you need to go. So again, here is help us pass this bill. And then let's get that form in there, and then I will come on screen. This is just very important because our deadline is nearing, and we just want to make sure that we get this information out to you. Here I am. Okay. All right. So hope you have everything that you need. Again, call to action. The Healthy Future Students in Earth Act bill is being reintroduced, and we are just shy a few organizations from our 200 organization goal in the coalition. And if you are an organization, we're talking about an organization, not individuals. We're looking for organizations to sign up in the coalition. Please go into the comments, and yes, it's a lot of links in there. But it has the information on the form and on the bill. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out for more information. And we appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so let's start with what happened with the MD Vegan Eats. The MD Vegan Eats. Let me go to the Instagram because there were some announcements made on the winners, and we want to see who those winners are. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Let's share this. Let us share this screen. There we go. Okay, so the summer 2025 winners of Maryland Vegan Eats Month Best Dish was Nepenthe Brewing, the vegan pizza. Okay, I unfortunately did not get to try that one. I have to make it out to Nepenthe Brewing. I heard they have amazing vegan options, and hey, it shows the vegan pizza won. Best drink, Oleum. If you haven't been to their new location in Fells Point, you gotta go. The best drink was the Bloody Mary. I have been to the new location, and yes, the food is very good and the drinks are good. So, best drink winner is the Bloody Mary. And back again, winning the best baked goods, Harmony Bakery, brownies, and more. So, there you have it. Those are the winners of the summer 2025 Maryland Vegan Eats Month. Stay tuned. Keep following at MD Vegan Eats for upcoming events and information. So there you have it. Children's Veg Fest. Let's see what's going on. If you weren't there, then you missed out. The Children's Veg Fest really brought the youthful energy to children and adults. So let's see what we got going on here. It's very festive, and despite the inclement weather, it was a fun time. So here we go. Let me share that. Ooh, the Children's Veg Fest. All right, here we go. I know you saw the video. Here we go. Okay, so, oh, yes. Now, this was amazing right here.
That I'm showing you today are some of my favorite recipes that I made for myself, for my children. This is Sage. You want to say hi, Sage? And this is Onyx. You want to say hi? All right. And they're going to be helping me along the way as well. I have, so another tip or a tip that I want to provide you is whenever you want to get your children to eat healthier or to eat anything that you're preparing, get them in the kitchen, get them involved. I like to have things like child-safe knives. They'll be using these knives. These are plastic. They don't cut you. They don't even cut through this glove. But they will with because it's a serrated knife. If they go back and forth, they'll be able to cut. Okay.
Danny did an amazing job. Her A+ lunch box cooking demo with her two children, Sage and Onyx, really caught the hearts of parents. Then and this was a surprise right here. The learning vibes. Look at that.
You guys ready? All right, are you ready, Chuck? Say, Chuck, are you ready? Say, Chuck, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Part of the whole, part of the whole. I would get y'all know I'm bringing that up. How do we solve this? The call fraction. That is that. It's been a while. If you're hungry for a snack, be thankful you're crumb baked potato chips. Scratch.
I love it. I love it. Oh, you just thought it was just going to be about veggies, but no, we have performances by Learning Fives, and they were singing a song about fractions, and they were singing the song about prominent Black figures in history. So yeah, that's the Children's Veg Fest. So you want to follow Children's Veg Fest on Instagram or go to the children'svegfest.com site, get on the mailing list because the Weinberg Y of Waverly wants us back. So there will be a third annual, and we're looking forward to that. The Children's Veg Fest. So make sure you're following us and stay tuned for more information on our next event, the third annual. So yes, love it. We are going to be the year is winding down. There's been a lot of things that's happened this year, as we know, externally around the nation and internally what's going on in our lives. And you owe it to yourself to take a break, like take a mental, physical break, rest, recharge, reset, and get ready because this year is going by really fast. We're already at September 18th, and then we'll be moving into the fourth quarter. And usually in the fourth quarter, I know for myself, I am laying out the plan for what 2026 is going to be. It's going to look like in my life personally, professionally, and spiritually. So, you should go down that path too. And I'll be talking about that stuff periodically during my Naijha Speaks live. So again, thank you for tuning in. Naime is here. The 50, I don't know. Naime, are you ready to go on? Or you want to wait till 12:15? Do you want me to bring you on right now? Let me bring Naime on because the question that I have today is how do veggies taste in Atlanta? Lily, you got an you got an upcoming event, the Veggie Taste. So we want to find out what this is all about, folks. Everyone, this is Naima May, right? The founder
Naime,
of the Veggie Taste.
how you
Tell
doing?
us,
Yes,
tell
how
us
you doing?
about it.
Thank you so much for having me today, Naijha. I'm glad to be here. Our festival is this Saturday, September 20th. It's our 15th year anniversary. And it's a festival to help people educate them and transition them into a healthy plant-based lifestyle. People, two of the old myths are like vegan food is expensive and it tastes nasty. So it's not expensive. It just depends what you're buying. If you're buying a whole bunch of processed food or if you're buying some vegetables, it's a little bit more cheaper. But the festival is just to help people get educated more so they can transition over.
Well, I'm going to share your site here. And
Okay.
folks, if you don't know, the Veggie Taste is the 15th annual. Which let me tell you something. You blow me away every time when I say the 15th annual. So
I blow my
15
own
years.
self away when I count it. I'm like, dang, it's been 15 years. Wow.
15 years, and I haven't been down to Atlanta since my daughter was born, and she's going to be
Oh,
14 in January. So
wow,
can you only
wow.
imagine you
Yes.
starting this, and I hadn't been to. So September 20th, 2025,
Hmm.
2 to 7, we're
Yes.
going to be conversion in Atlanta, and we're going to find out how these veggies taste. So walk us through what should we expect at the Veggie Taste.
Veggie taste. So when you come in, we have like a registration. You can get so we also offer taste tickets. So if people haven't never had vegan food, they can get samples and then they can buy whole plates from the chefs. So we give them the option. But people that already live the lifestyle, they'll just come in and get a whole plate. But they can get taste tickets, which is like a 2 ounce sample of the food. And that some people just want to do that because if they've never had any food, they it's kind of curious or whatever. So we'll have a kids zone, we'll have speakers, and it's a good vibe and good energy throughout the day, all day long.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually posting this in the comments, the website. I said, "Are you in Atlanta?" And even
Uh
if
huh.
you're not in Atlanta, if you're around Atlanta or you're traveling to Atlanta,
Hmm.
you want to find out how their veggies taste at the 15th annual
That
Veggies
is too
Taste.
cute. How the veggies taste.
Okay, by going to the
Taste.
veggietaste.com. 15 years, 15 years. We'll get back to the website in a second, but I kind of want to highlight
Hmm.
you and your journey um,
Hmm.
throughout these 15 years because you got to experience pre COVID, now post COVID. Talk to us about your experience in planning festivals because I don't even think I'm at like in Baltimore the 10th year. I've planned a lot of events, different events, but you've
Hmm.
consistently uh, organized and planned this festival 15 years. Talk to us about, why did you do it and
Uh
how
huh.
has it been?
Well, in business they always say, well, you know what? It's not even business because that's not really why I started it. But they always say to fill a void. It was something I felt that we needed to be represented in a vegan space, and that was like really
Who's
what made
we? Who's
hmm?
we? Who is we?
People that got African in their family,
The
melanin.
melanin skin, African American, Black
Yes,
Americans. Okay.
yes, yes. We needed to be represented in the space, and with some people doing it already, like when I got here, Black Vegetarian Society, they had a meet out. but I just added it a different taste, a different twist to it with the taste, for people to sample.
Shout out to Black Vegetarian
Yes,
Society of
Tracy.
Georgia.
Tracy
Black
Sweat.
Society is a corporate lifetime member, and that was the very first Black Vegetarian Society, started in 1997. If you did not know,
Wow. Wow.
1997. I have the proof. It's in Tracy McWhirter's African
Mm,
American Vegan Starter
wow.
Guide. So that is the
That's
oldest
amazing.
Black Vegetarian Society is in
Yeah,
Georgia.
she inspired me when I came here. I didn't even have any plan. I wasn't even planning to create it or anything. That's the crazy part. It just kind of happened. It just kind of happened. But I was a vendor at her event when I first moved here, and I was like, I just love this. I never seen anything like it. Because at that time they weren't even doing that in New York. So I was just like, this is really great. But I just enjoyed it as a vendor and just to be able to experience it. And then a little bit down the line, I ended up, doing other events, and it just the Veggie Taste came out another event that I was doing.
I love it. So talk about your first 3 years, because normally what happens is when you're launching a first time event, that's the
Mm,
learning curve.
mm-hmm.
You learn,
Yeah.
you got to find a venue, you got to you're learning all of this stuff as you go along, and then
Mm-hmm.
the second year is like, okay, and the third year you're really like, okay, we got this down pat, and then now you're at
Mm-hmm.
15 years. Walk us through, the 3 year journey. So you got
Yes.
3, 6, 9, like walk us through, because I know
Okay.
you've been through it.
Oh God. Still going through it. Still going through it. But so the first year we had it in a 5,000 square foot loft. It was actually the first time it was inside. And it was a place in the Castleberry area in Atlanta, like the little artsy area. It was really nice. And um the next year the guys, they sold the loft, so we couldn't have it there again. But one of my good friends that she usually finds the locations for us, she had a salon in Lithonia, and she had a really big backyard in the back of the back of the salon, and she was like, you can have it there. So we took it from Atlanta, took it to Lithonia, and it was good. People still attended. We moved it to like an evening time vibe, and it was good. But then the next year, we did it again. I think it was probably we were doing it in October at that time. People came, and then I felt like something was missing, or it was something that I needed to do. This was the third year, so I was like, I got to do something to make this thing pop, and it got to do this and do that. So I went online to the expo that they have.
Yes.
So I went on one Sunday. I just sat down with my computer, had the TV on, and I went on their website because I was like, I got to get some sponsorship. So I went and got all of these people's emails, set up a spreadsheet with the different tabs for the different products. And that was the beginning. The fourth year was the beginning when it really, like, it popped then. That's what the beginning of it, because we had goodie bags to give everybody. It was a free event at the time. So people came. We were at after we left from Lithonia, we went to like a church parking lot. And then after that, the fifth year, we went to Kip's Drive, which was across the street, which it was like double. It was in a residential neighborhood at a school, and it was open, it was free. And I mean, people just came. It was just so beautiful, but we kind of outgrew the space.
Mm-hmm.
So
How
after
many
that,
people? How many people did you have attending at that time when you
so
got
I'm gonna give you an example. So that was when I was using Eventbrite, and we would put down, like, we would get what is it? Do you do the free tickets to get people's contact and information and stuff?
Ah,
The To this day, the thing says, so they'll say, like, whatever it is, you do half of it. Whatever the ticket count is, it was like at 9,000. So
wow,
let's say it was like half of that, or what, I'm not sure. But
wow.
because it was open, so people could come if they didn't have tickets, but it was a lot of people, we had a lot of people out there. So then after, so we did, that was the fifth year when we moved to Kip. No, the sixth year when we moved to Kip. So six, and then the seventh year when What the Health came out. Oh my God. That, I think, for everybody. Were you doing your event and when it came out?
Yes, yes. I'll tell you about that as soon as you're done with telling what
Man,
happened with you.
we was like, what is going on? It was like lines everywhere. People would come. It was so, we weren't ready, but we got ready. It was just so dope. We got ready. It was really nice just to see the people come and embrace it. And I don't know if I told you this. So when that came out, my cousin even called me and was like, "Hey, cousin, my chicken eating cousin, like, hey, I'm gonna need some of them vegan recipes." And I was like, "Well, what happened?" Like, I've always been, we're always the weird person in the family. We bring our food with us wherever we go. So I
Right.
was like, "What happened?" And she had saw What the Health, and I was like, "Oh, this is what it takes after we've been the weird person in the family all these years. Now, now you get it." So I can go to her house now and have a great meal. Like, she'll make something that I can eat as well. Because I introduced her to like the jackfruit and the banana blossoms and stuff. So she really be trying or whatever. But
Tell you that
after
year. Yes, it was
yeah,
crazy.
after that year, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was just amazing. So then when COVID came, we did online. We did online. And then when 2021 came, because in Atlanta, we was open the whole time. We never stopped. I,
Right.
so 2021, it was packed again because all of the people that couldn't come out, the previous year, they were there. And we were across the street from the Dome. And then that was 21, 22, 23, and 24. Years 2023 and 2024, we were at Morris Brown. And now we're in the historic area of the Shrine of the Black Madonna.
Yeah, talk about the Shrine of the Black Madonna. What is that? Because when I saw that as a venue, it piqued my interest. What is the
It's
Shrine?
it's basically a church, but we're in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the parking lot behind the building. So
Okay.
it's a church. I know they have them in there is a Pan African. Let me just not say it's a church. It's a Pan African Orthodox church.
Okay.
I think they have them in Chicago, and they have it in Texas. I think they have another one there. But it's like a historical building in Atlanta, in the Atlanta area.
I love it. I got
Mhm.
your Instagram page up, scrolling through that, looking
Mhm.
for what's on the itinerary. I see Chef Nikki in the mix will be there.
Yeah, she will. I have the schedule. I've been just all this morning since 6:30 this morning. I've been doing the details with the map and the. I'm gonna post the schedule today once I get finished here. I got a lot of stuff to send out. But
I
yeah,
know. I can imagine.
we have a men's panel. We have a men's panel on mental wellness, Black men's mental wellness.
Oh
We
wow.
have a farmers panel. If you scroll down a little bit, let's see.
Oh, this is everything. Oh yes, we got Dr. Ruby there.
Dr. Ruby.
All
Uh-huh.
right. All
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yep. And we have it's a garden panel.
Oh,
All
that's
the
nice.
farmers are gonna be speaking, and then we also have somebody talking about compost as well.
Nice. Yeah, that's definitely needed because this year was the first year
Mm-hmm.
where I was composting. But really, my
Oh,
husband does most of the cooking, so he's always chopping up the vegetables. So
uh-huh.
we had a compost bucket here, and we
Mm-hmm.
would take the compost like every couple of weeks or so to
Yeah.
a partner garden,
Yeah.
White Lock Community Garden. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
look at
I
that.
went.
So, folks, the Veggie Taste One, the Veggie
Mhm.
Taste One. Follow at the Veggie Taste One. Let me put that in the comments.
Mhm. I went to go volunteer at a garden a couple of years ago, and when the farmer showed me how composters work, when I came home, I wasn't throwing, like, I couldn't throw away any type of scraps or anything. So to this day, if I have to go, like, I live 40 minutes out from downtown, but a lot of farmers are down there. So I'll put in my compost in the freezer and then take it. I dropped some off at the school. Was that yesterday? Yesterday, the day before, it's one of the teacher that's going to be teaching a compost. I dropped it off at her school.
I love it. I love
Mm-hmm.
it. Um, what is the rundown of events? So it starts at 2 o'clock. What
Mm-hmm.
is your itinerary?
Okay, let me
It's not posted yet, right? So I can.
yeah, it's not yeah, let me
Okay.
put up my
So let us know what should we expect when we get there at the Shrine of the Black Madonna
okay,
parking lot.
let me pull up the schedule for you. Uh okay, here we go. Get my glasses on.
And you're
Okay.
doing all this yourself.
Huh?
To be clear, you're organizing all of this yourself.
Yeah, that's why a lot of stuff is not posted. Yeah, because I'm
Look, you
doing
see my
that.
eyes? You're
Yeah,
like Superwoman.
yeah. So
Yes.
so we have the festival starts at 2. At 2:15, we're gonna start with the farmers panel. It's rooted this the rooted discussion, cultivating a healthier future. At 3:10 to 3:40, Dr. Ruby Lathan will be speaking on how I healed thyroid cancer with a plant-based diet. Thank you so much, Naja, for getting us Dr. Ruby.
Well, no,
Um,
the Federation, the Vegan Federation. That's what this is all about.
yes, yes,
The
yes, yes,
unity. Shout out
yes,
to Oma
community.
Wale, Black Veg
Yes,
Fest,
yes,
Rams
yes.
Fest, Pina,
I'm
Nadia.
grateful for the
The
connect.
Vegan Federation of Vegan Festivals brought a few festivals together, and this is
Yes,
what happens.
this
Teamwork
is what
makes
happens.
the
Yes,
dream work.
yes, yes. So at 3:50, we're gonna have a cooking demo by Chef JD Bird. She's doing a collard green Parmesan dip. 4:15 to 5 o'clock, we're having Brothers in Balance, the Black Men's Path to Maternal Wellness, Dr. B Series, Black Vegan Man, Tone Levels, and J.O. And then 5:10 to 5:50, we're going to have Shaniqua Samuels. She's a naturopathic and herbalist, the power of detoxing, resetting your body for wellness. At 6 o'clock, we're going to have a community activist, Kiyomi Rollins of the Connect. She bought some property and she's doing a fundraiser to build a whole campus to give the community everything they need. She already has a building right now, but she wants to go further. So she will be speaking. And then from 6:35 to 7:05, we'll have Chris Onowa doing composting 101 and closing it out.
I love it. This is,
Mhm.
folks. This is gonna be amazing. I gotta bring the website back up. We need this posted. Talk about the vendors that are going to be there. The food is that on the website yet? Or are we still waiting for that?
No, that's not on the website yet either. Uh I don't even know if but I'm gonna be putting. I'm probably putting a list on Instagram. So we have a good variety of vendors. We got two vendors, food vendors that's coming from out of town. We got Plant Menage that's coming from Florida, and we have the Cultured Vegan that's coming
Oh,
from.
Rain Truth
They
is
come.
going to be there.
She's coming. Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
God, that's
Uh huh.
fucking amazing. I haven't
Yeah.
seen her since probably 2015 when she came
Oh
to
wow.
either the second or third annual Vegan Soul Fest when we were at the college. That was the last time I see. I can't wait to see her.
Yeah,
She's
and
gonna be
she.
there.
So the funny part was she's coming now because she was supposed to come 2 years ago, but we had a rain we had a rain day because it rained like it just came from out of nowhere.
Yeah, yeah,
So it was supposed to be on a Saturday.
yeah.
So this is the year when Queen of Food was there. We had to reschedule it to the following Sunday, and she couldn't come.
Oh,
So yeah,
yeah.
so she's coming this year. Hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yep.
see, man. I'm gonna see Chef Nikki because I missed her at Black Veg Fest.
Veg
So
Fest, yes,
man, I am
yes,
so can't wait to. It's
yes,
brief, but we're gonna touch down. We're gonna have a
yes,
good time,
yep.
folks. How do veggies taste in Atlanta? Well, you're gonna have to go down and find
And
out.
find out. That's right. And find out.
I think Maryland's tastes better, okay? It tastes better. But we're gonna go down there and find out for ourselves.
Mhm.
What else do you want to talk about in terms of the challenges of organizing a festival? Because I pointed out a
you
couple
don't
of things.
you don't want me to
You're
say
trying to do things yourself,
that.
and you know the task and to dos that come with the territory of planning, organizing an event. What do you need? What is the call to action?
Money, sponsorship, grants, so that I can afford to pay people so I'm not doing everything by myself. That's what I need. But yesterday I was talking to one of our Wednesday event that we do, Vegan and Friends ATL. I was talking to one of the vendors, and he was asking me about the vendors that were coming to the event. And like in the past, I just got to be transparent. Like when we were at across the street from the Dome, we've had about like 100 vendors. This year, we have a smaller location, but we have smaller vendors amount of number of vendors as well.
Mhm.
And I was talking to the friend, and I was telling it to him, and he was like, sometimes when people sometimes people will do stuff and they saturate it where it's not good. So a
Right.
lot of people come to Atlanta to do a vegan festival, and they should be going to other places. Like,
Ah,
you know what I mean? I wouldn't go to
ah,
New York to do a veggie taste because
right.
they already have them there.
Right.
So now it's like people like, even though that we've been doing it for a long time, but people are like, oh well, I'll just go do this other one. Some people don't care. They don't care like the history of what you've been doing or how you want to help the community, whatever. They're just like, oh. And then what I also find is that some people that are doing these vegan festivals don't even live the lifestyle. That's
Right.
what
Yeah.
that's what really irks my nerves, because
Right.
they'll do something and people will fly over there, and it's like they don't even have the best intention for people's health at all.
Right.
So
Right.
that's one of the things that really annoys me with all of the oversaturation. Because like, if I was when I do, because I'm gonna take the festival somewhere else, because I've been saying I want to do it, but I just need a team. But somebody told me they would help me take it to another state recently. I always, in common sense, when you're feeling a void, go somewhere where somebody's not. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't go where everybody's coming. And then
Right.
Atlanta is already oversaturated with vegan everything.
Right.
So that's
Right.
one of
Right. I got the veggie friends on a Wednesday.
Wednesday. We do that every
That's
Wednesday.
weekly, right? That's an
That's
every
weekly.
Wednesday
Yes,
thing.
every Wednesday. Yeah. So
Yes.
we don't. I think that's one of the things that's one of the recent challenges. Because people are just coming, and people are not making certain things a priority. Like years ago, I would never have a problem with like getting vendors and stuff, but I'm like, wow, this is really is interesting. So
Well, well, there's also a macroeconomic situation happening in terms of, I know here in Maryland, businesses have closed or they've been financially
hmm
challenged or they're experiencing labor shortages.
hmm
So if they have a brick and mortar, they really can't afford to shut down the brick and mortar to go to a fest, or they can't operate both at the same time because the labor shortage. Uh,
yeah, yeah,
and the cost of the food is going up. So
yeah,
we've experienced that we've had this postpone restaurant events, because of things such as that. So maybe
yeah,
money is not an issue, but finding the vendors,
yeah.
it's tough to find
hmm
vegan vendors sometimes at events, and a lot of times it's either the vegan vendors, they're not going to do the event, or they're going to wait to the all vegan event. We just finished up attending a Baltimore Be More Vegan block party last Saturday, and had the best vegan vendors there. So
hmm
they're out there. It's just they're prioritizing where they
yeah,
set up, and they're going
yeah,
to vent.
yeah,
The Children's Veg Fest. We had, the Land of Kush, which Land of Kush doesn't vend a lot because we have a brick and mortar, and we're not
yeah,
going to close for that because that's the priority.
yeah.
So we were out there because they're sponsoring the event, and then we
hmm
had two more other food vendors
hmm
out of a total of 10 vendors, and
hmm
smaller scale type of events. So there are other things, other factors in play, like your saturation that you're saying, businesses closing,
yeah,
the increased cost, the labor shortage, and
yeah.
all that. I can imagine number of
And
things.
and another thing is, because most of our vendors are not restaurant owners. Usually get the people that doing the catering and the pop ups, because, like you said,
Ah,
they
okay,
can't close their restaurant.
right,
They might have staff. So it's so many pop up vendors and people that do catering and meal prep. They
okay,
might even outnumber the restaurant people. I'm not sure, but
wow, wow,
what I did notice is that, because some people, they don't, like, I'm gonna give you an example. I saw a vendor the other day, and I said, hey, they done the veggie taste in the past. And I was like, are you gonna come back and sign up with us? And she was like, she asked the date, and she was like, oh, I gotta get ready for Vegan Deal. And so then I asked her, and I was like, well, what day is that? And mind you, it's after the veggie taste, but they said they gotta get all of their stuff together, like all of their merchandise. So I'm like, it's just what it's teaching me a lesson because, and I don't want to become like cold-hearted or whatever or not care, but it's like when we do these festivals, we want it for the people in the community to get it. But if people are not, I do it for the vendors so they can have a place for them and for the attendees to have some place. A lot of people appreciate it, but some people don't. They just don't they don't care. They're concerned about themselves. And,
because it's a numbers game in this business. Vegan Daily.
Yeah. I get it.
I don't know if this is the one in New York, because I know the one in New York is coming up in the next couple of weeks. I think it's the 27th. And they bring in about 30,000 people. Yeah. So, that's a whole nother of organizing and stuff like that.
They could care less about those people anyway, because they have them do the POS system and all of that. But, some people like to be mistreated. I don't know.
What the vendors that are for a particular event, they'll be at the event and people will learn the lessons. I don't even know if I'm going to Vegan Daily. I'm always invited as a media, but I might have to pass the media pass to someone else to do media. But it is definitely an experience. And but my experience is going to be down tasting these veggies. I'm saying is all of that down in Atlanta. Is there anything else that you want to say before we close out?
Well, I'm just grateful that for the support of the coalition. I'm glad you coming. I'm glad I get to meet you in person.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that in person. Just grateful that everybody that needs to be there will be there. A lot of people couldn't be there, but they wanted to be there. Like I have two chefs that they have a lot of popularity in Atlanta. One does carrot dogs, and she does makes fish out of eggplant. And oh my God, her food is so, oh my God. She texted me this morning. It's like she's not going to be able to make it. So I wish that she could make it, but I want to give gratitude to her because she said she's going to be a volunteer. She'll just come as a volunteer.
Okay, great. She'll be there. It's a lot. Vending is a lot. So I'm looking forward to supporting the vendors there. Not all, because I don't have that type of bank to give. Like, patronizing who I can and showing support and showing up. And we'll have many of the Federation of Vegan Festival members there, which is going to be awesome as well.
Yes. And
then I'm going to go to Vegan House of Pancakes.
You're going there first. You're going there first.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see Gray. I haven't seen Gray since the last Vegan Soul Fest in 2023. So can't wait to check out the Vegan House of Pancakes. Folks, Veggie Taste, go to veggietaste.com, September 20th, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Get the tickets. Atlanta's largest outdoor vegan festival. You're hearing it right here firsthand from Naijha, the founder, running 15 years. 15 years. So I can't wait to see it. Again, folks, I'm going to bring up the website for the futures and the planets because we need the coalition members. Please sign. I put it in the comments. If I have to share that again, I will. We are short a few of our 200 goal. Please go to the comments. If you are an organization, not individuals, organizations, to sign on to help us pass the Healthy Future Students and Earth Act bill. Fill out the form. And please, we need your support in passing this bill. And on that note, I'll see you soon, Naijha.
Thank you. Have a safe trip. Bye-bye.
Meeting you where you are. The meaning behind the slogan is that we meet the community where they are, on their journey towards holistic health, a plant-based lifestyle, and veganism, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. We do this through people, food, events, and culture. Our 6 pillars are birth, eating, education, empowerment, enlightenment, and events. We are Black Veg Society.